A great pleasure to welcome our next speaker, Pauline Twigg from the Royal College of Midwives, the National Executive, based here at Chesterfield at the Royal Hospital. Pauline.
Thank you, James. Hi, my name's Pauline Twigg. I'm a midwife here in Chesterfield and have been for 22 years. I also sit on the Royal College of Midwives board and meet regularly in London to discuss national issues. Like many of my colleagues, I love being a midwife, supporting for, caring for and empowering women to become mothers. We have an amazing team at Chesterfield who go above and beyond. A few are in our market stall today. We're selling cakes to raise money for a charity called Baby Basics. Baby Basics are a fantastic charity that as midwives we are able to refer our patients to if they are in financial difficulties. They provide families with a Moses basket, somewhere to lay their newborn baby. A basket is filled with clothes and toiletries. It is a fantastic gift for any charity. And if you would like to learn more about this charity, please visit our stall. But should charities like these exist, midwives referring women about to birth to charities to provide the basic needs for their family, food banks becoming the norm, many years of austerity leading to families struggle that they have nowhere to lay their babies when they're born. Is this ever right? So today I'm here to talk about the NHS. Working in the NHS is a double-edged sword. We love our jobs, our vocation, the service we want to provide, but years of cuts and staffing shortages across the NHS are resulting in excessive workloads and demoralised staff who feel that they are unable to give the care they aspire to. Pay freezes and below inflation pay rises have left staff feeling unvalued. We work in a no-blame culture where learning can lead to patient safety, the truth of which is staff working in under-resourced areas with massive workloads, not knowing which way to turn, being interrogated in meetings whilst managers work out who was to blame. The impact of this has on the team, the mental health of the individual and the team, as those being investigated are isolated from their support network. Using figures from the Office of National Statistics, figures for England and Wales, figures published last year showed that in England, the risk among female health professionals of suicide was 24% higher than that of the female national average. Mental health illness associated with workplace stress is a workplace injury. This is where unions fight within the NHS for the health and well-being of its workforce. However, until the NHS is properly resourced, there will be little improvements. The government spends less on the NHS than the EU average. There is a chronic underfunding of mental health. Recent funding was due to the government's own task force about to condemn the Tories for lack of investment. In maternity, the government proudly announced last month that we would be getting 3,000 new midwives. These midwives will have to pay for their own training. These students are paying to work on our wards. There are not enough midwives currently to train them. And after the students have paid over £30,000 to become a midwife, there is no guarantee of a job, as the trusts continue to struggle financially. I believe that the government's job is one of providing the smoke and mirrors. They confuse the population and the workforce with transformation and change, making us jump through hoops in 5-year plans in the name of patient safety, whilst cherry-picking research, as the late, great Stephen Hawking described. Amongst the confusion, there are companies such as Serco, Bupa, Virgin, waiting to pick up the pieces. Cheap. In maternity, we're waiting for a Virgin Birth Centre. The government have consistently attacked the NHS, broken it down so that it cannot function anymore. They want it to self-destruct, because if the NHS is on its knees, it makes selling the idea of selling off the NHS easier. Look at the winter crisis and mass cancellation of operations. When the government say the NHS is their priority, they're not kidding. To turn it into a competitive marketplace rather than a health service, it is deliberate. When senior doctors are saying patients are experiencing third world conditions, there is a problem. When patients are sleeping on trolleys, or worse still, floors, there is a problem. When operations are cancelled en masse, there is a problem. This is the crisis that the government alone have created. How dare the Secretary of State, Jeremy Hunt, look surprised as he apologised for the mass cancellation of operations. Winter happens every year. Stop turning the NHS into a system that benefits corporations rather than the patients. And fight, fight, fight to save the NHS.